When it comes to making ends meet, the childcare workers here at Educare in Northeast DC say it's been a bit easier in the past 5 years.
There's some that have gone from situations where they were on friends or family members' couches to now being able to afford housing for themselves.
That's because of DC's Early Childhood Educator Pay Equity Fund, which gives money directly to daycares to help boost workers' paychecks.
Back in April, Mayor Bowser proposed a budget that would slash those funds to help close a $1 billion budget gap. Today, DC Council Chair Phil Mendelson put forth his proposed budget, which would restore the funding for childcare workers.
The Pay Equity Fund is about improving the quality of childcare. We require that they have training, a certificate or an associate's degree or a bachelor's degree, which of course costs money and is worth something.
Chair Mendelson says he's putting more than $400 million back in the DC budget. Some of those funds are from tax cut decoupling. In other words, the city not putting in place some of President Trump's tax cuts, also by tapping city reserves and closing a business tax loophole. Chair Mendelson's budget also calls for restoring funding to childcare subsidies and ending the waitlist for daycare. There would also be more funding for housing vouchers and firefighter pay raises.
This raise, or the promises of there being money for some sort of raise, is a real plus for the morale of our members who are always out there 24/7. You know, we're the people who you call at 3 a.m. at your worst moment.
The revised budget also restores funding that Mayor Bowser had proposed cutting to rec centers, fixing up the Stadium Armory Metro near RFK Stadium, crime victim services, partially restoring universal paid leave, and delaying cuts to TANF, or temporary assistance for needy families. But all the funding is only for this year. Next year, DC lawmakers will have to go through the same process again to try to find enough money to afford everything on the city's wish list. As for the childcare workers, they say they're grateful for the equity fund, but hope it gets renewed beyond just this year.
We really need long-term funding, predictability, and stability. It's hard to continuously go back and forth on your budget, on what programs you can do or what staff you can have.
The DC Council will take a first vote on the budget tomorrow. Aimee Cho, News 4.
The family leave proposal would restore medical leave to 10 weeks and family leave to 6 weeks for fiscal year 2027. News 4 reached out to Mayor Bowser's office for comment. We have not yet heard back.